Hi guys, so for today's reading, this one was requested by a viewer, and it is a reading on a message from the divine just for you today. And so we have 3 piles here, pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All of that helps my channel to grow. It's a great way to give an energy exchange for the one that I'm giving to you. And I really appreciate it as well. If you would like to donate to the channel, my PayPal link and my Amazon wish list are in the description box below. And I really appreciate anybody who has taken the time out to do that as well. I give away a lot of myself for free, and it's always a blessing, and it's always something so amazing when people recognize that and give back as well. Also, my Etsy shop is down there too, and I have a couple of my paintings on there if you wanted to check that out. And let's get started with pile 1. I didn't grab the letters I was going to grab, so I'm going to grab the letters now. Cat. We have U, P, up, D, G, I, big, pig, dig, bug, pug, Doug, Dig Dug, BB, M, K, makes me think of MK Ultra, G, G, U, Z, Z, somebody could be sleeping and it's time to wake up, E, D, K, R, Rig, Rim, Dumb, they think we dumb, dumb, da-diddy, dumb, dumb. That's a song by Minio again, so if you're interested in that, go check that out. Mid, mug, muck, deck, duke, somebody could be dealing with some racial injustices in this pile too. I was going to say what I saw in the cards, but you know what? That one might be a little bit more offensive to people. I don't see why. Words have the power you give them. Your creativity and ideas are a gift worth cherishing and nourishing. Keep expanding your imagination and connecting to your inner child. You could create a great work of art. Whether it be music, painting, drawing, or any other creation, you are an artist. Believe in you and stop limiting yourself and your creations. So it's time to expand your mind. It's time to just allow yourself to put what you want to put down, to create what you want to create, regardless of what anybody else is going to think of it. Regardless of whether or not you think you can, it's time to do it. Dyke, bike, Mike, miser. I feel so alone in this world. I don't know what to do or where to turn. My whole life was stolen from me, and everyone was turned against me. I'm not sure how to start from here or who I can trust. Well, that's a very relatable one. I have gone through a lot of that in my life. You may have been used as a scapegoat several times as well. We got kid. Could have even have your kids turned against you. Some people will tell you that you can't love 2 people at once. Think about how many people that you have loved in your life, romantic or otherwise. I found out firsthand just how much that you can love 2 at once. At one time, I had a close poly relationship with my ex-husband, the father of my kids, and his best friend. He kind of pushed us both to be a part of it. Reb, rug, rub, puke. So you might be having a hard time deciding what direction to go or who to choose in a situation or what to do. Choose the option that is most in alignment with who you are and who you want to be and where you want to go in life. The one that makes you feel best, the one that really feels like home as well. We have the panther, we have the tiger, And we have the octopus. There may have been a time period where you were being a little bit clingy, where you were holding on to something too tightly, where you were refusing to let something go. And it could have caused you a lot of pain. You're being told to let go, to ease back a bit, to know that when things come or go from your life, there's a reason for it, and to not try to control things, to take some walks at nighttime and to really clear your mind and get more in touch with your intuition. There might be some sort of shock or some sort of everything falling apart moment going on, or has gone on or will go on for you. And remaining in touch with your intuition and really being able to balance yourself out between your light and dark, being able to accept your own responsibility and take responsibility for what you had a part in, and being able to give responsibility where it belongs for the parts that weren't your fault is going to be very important for you here too. Because every situation, there is you and there's the other person, and both have a part in it. I actually told the one that my ex's best friend, well, my other ex, I told him that because he was acting like an ass, and he went from blaming me to blaming my ex-husband, and I was like, you know what? You have your part in this too. I have my part in this. Everybody has their own part in this. Everybody. We all chose to be here. We all chose to do this. We all have our own part in it. And at least me and my ex-husband are willing to accept our parts in it. Why don't you accept your part in it instead of blaming it on everybody else and hating everybody for it? Magician. 6 of Wands. 3 of Cups. 10 of Swords. 5 of Swords. So, yeah, there may even be a lot of gossip going around, a lot of betrayal, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of rumors. There may have been a massive ending in some sort of situation that had a third party in it. Be at peace and know that victory will be yours. Victory will be yours, and you will be able to create the life that you desire. It may or may not include the people that you are thinking of, but it's time to focus on your own transformation through this ending. This ending has brought about a chance for you to be able to learn, a chance for you to be able to grow, a chance for you to be able to expand yourself. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you follow that transformation. If you don't get caught up in the fight, if you don't get caught up in the argument, if you don't get caught up on the gossip and the drama and the BS, but you instead enjoy life and be grateful for the things that you do have in your life, even if you don't have everything that you want. Follow your transformational journey. Follow this journey to where it leads. You will be getting recognition. You will be getting victory for things that you have worked very hard towards. And you have all the skills, tools, knowledge, everything that you need at your disposal to create the life that you desire. A life of joy and contentment and happiness. A life of fun. And I feel like there's been a lot of lies, there's been a lot of backstabbing, there's been a lot of betrayal, but a lot of it happened because you were refusing to let go of a situation, and people are going to continue hurting you until you let them go. And it's time to let go and to just follow your own path at this time, leaving behind the things that you thought that you needed, the things that you thought that you had to have, and going after your own self-healing and your own self-love. I really feel like there's a need to work on your own self-healing and your own self-love, on realizing that you don't need anybody in your life. Need and want are two very different things. And when you don't need other people in your life, but you want them there, then you're going to be attracting better people, and you're going to be not settling for things that are not good for you. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, what you might have went through. And I really hope kindred. Yeah, you're going to be finding some kindred souls here to spend your life with. And it's a lot of it is due to things ending that were not meant to be. So anyway, I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So let's see what message the divine has for you. I forgot to do the letters beforehand, so I'm doing the letters now. Yuka, Y, C, Casey, Y, H, Hamish, N, D, Handy, Honey, T, P, toilet paper, S, V, T, W, A, N, wand, T, S, D, E, diva, divan. There might be a dresser that's important. Positive, pest, zest, west, dainty, Dante, saint, Santa, sun, pun, wants, yeah, see, you know what, pile 1 had a lot to do with needs and wants, so, can't, can, so it's time to stop saying you can't and to start saying you can. I feel like there might be some need to shift your thoughts on what you can and cannot do. I need to believe in myself again. Hey, that's exactly what I was just saying. I need to trust in myself and my power and skills. I need to express myself again, fearless of others' views or opinions. So, there is a difference between needs and wants. You need to believe in yourself. You need to trust in yourself. You need to trust in your powers, your skills. You need to express yourself. You need to do this without fearing, worrying, caring what anybody else thinks or has to say about it. It's time to just be you and to walk away from anything that does not serve you, walk away from anything that is not feeling good to you, peasant. STD. Ooh. Underneath it all, believe you are beautiful. There are many mistakes that you think you have made, but know that it all happened for a reason. Start to see yourself as the man or woman. All humans are imperfectly perfect. Unconditional love for you and others. So, it's time to really see yourself as savant. Hey, savant is in here too. Somebody that is very skilled, somebody that has a lot to offer this world. You are somebody that has a purpose. You are somebody that belongs here. You are somebody who is needed. You are somebody who is wanted. And it's time to really focus on the things that you actually need in your life. Not the things that you want, but the things that you actually need in your life. And being grateful to have the things that you need there for you. Death brings peace. Death would be such a sweet release. With death, I would find so much peace. I could rest my weary head at last. No more dealing with this lot that was cast. Everyone would have such sweet things to say, but where was everyone today? They all say that they care, but I don't see anyone anywhere. Finally, I'd be free to go home. No more need to search and roam. At long last, my eyes would close, knowing this is what I chose. No more dealing with people's lies, bearing false witness with their eyes, leaving behind the mortal coil. No more constant labor and toil. Finally, a rest needed so deep. In that I'd find everlasting sleep. No more constant drumming sound. I am finally homebound. So this one actually, I just had this one in a reading. And when I do readings like this, a lot of times I have this gigantic pile of past, previous channeled messages that I put all my messages into, and I mix them all in there, and then I pick one or a couple, and this one came out again. So there is really somebody that is dealing with suicidal thoughts or has dealt with somebody who had those, and it's time to forgive them if there is somebody around you who committed suicide or who chose to take what some people would say is the easy way out instead of fighting to live and survive. And if this is you, it's time to really decide what is most important to you. It's time to be yourself. It's time to stop throwing away your happiness by fitting in the box everybody else wants you to be in, because that's the reason you're feeling like you don't want to be here anymore, is because you are not being who you really are. An extra one fell out while I was doing that, so I'm going to go ahead and read it. You spoil me so much. I love the love that you give. You give me freedom and space, but you also have lots of love. I try to give you space when you need it too, but sometimes it's so hard. After all, you are my best friend. Sometimes I make messes when you are gone. I just get curious. Thank you for never being mad for too long. That was actually one that I had for a pet reading at one point in time. So it could be about a pet, could be about a kid, it could be about a partner, really. So somebody might have a hard time giving you space when you need it. Make sure that you let them know that you need your space and that you need time for yourself. Make sure that you're giving that to other people as well. Cosmic egg, turtle, lizard. You're somebody who could really fit in anywhere. You've been working towards something with a very slow, steady pace. I feel like you got a lot of good things coming in for you, for your ability to be able to shed the old you and have this brand new beginning. It's time to come out of this box of being what everybody else needs you to be or wants you to be, and it's time to just express yourself, to be you, to know that yes, you can fit in anywhere and you can get along with anyone, but who are you really? And to express who you really are. Eight of Swords. Yeah, you might be stuck in a prison of your own making you might be stuck in a prison of your own making, staying stuck with family or community or people in general that are not the type of people that you really want to be around, that you don't agree with them, you don't really find anything in common with them, you don't really enjoy the time spent together. But it's time to give to yourself a bit. It's time to be on your own. It's time to I feel like you got a lot of abundance coming in for you as well. And remember to remain kind, giving, generous. Remember to be humble if you end up in a higher position of authority than you're used to. Also know that if you are on your own, that you have everything that you need within you and the universe will provide the rest. There is a difference between need and want. And I realize we all want to have people around us. We all want to have people that or a family or friendships that are long lasting, enduring, things like that. But it's not necessarily a need, and sometimes in our life's journey it is not the time for that. And I feel like for you guys, it's the time for you to be able to accept some generosity from others as well, and to give back for that, but also to realize that you are quite capable of doing these things for yourself. It's time to break out of the prison that you've lived in for so long. It could even be a prison that has been passed down through generations in your family, and it's time to break free of that. It may even be a lack mentality, feeling like you don't have what you need, feeling like you aren't enough of a person, things like that. And it's time to see that you have everything that you need to go from being on your own to having this solid, stable, long-lasting family and friendships and community and things like that. But I feel like for a lot of you, you have hidden yourself away, and it's time to really just be who you are. It's time to stop giving so generously to everybody around you of your time, your energy, your effort, of constantly fitting in and moving around everyone that is not what you truly... You're around people who make you feel alone. And it's time to stop being around people who make you feel alone and stop trying to make them feel good, and start looking for the people who make you feel like you're not alone and spending your time and energy on those people. I actually told somebody that recently, somebody that I walked away from. I was like, you know what? Why don't you start actually treating people who are there for you on an all the time basis and who would be there at the drop of a hat? Why don't you start doing that for them instead of doing that for everybody who give a shit less about you? So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonates, what you might be going through, and you know what, don't throw away the most precious gift you have. You are here for a purpose and a reason. Do you want to have to repeat this life again? Because I don't, and that's part of the reason I'm still here. Anyway, I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So before I started, I was going to get some letters, and I forgot all about it, so I've been getting them during the reading. Go home. I don't know why I just... Go home. That's what I heard. G-O-L-R-D, Lord. Gold. I. Guild. E. R. Groin. Z. W. I. O. T. Rot. Row. Drought. Y. Q. F. Q. M. S. Moth. U. Y. L. D. L. J. 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 Q. C. H. Child. Chortle, like laughing. Holder, hold. Shoulder. Stilt, still. Dill. Oil, oily. Broil. Cord. Mild. Child. Toil. Hard labor. July. Tom. Rom. Clam. Climb. Clumsy. Moist. Choice. Leer. Lit. Light. Might. Clit. Click. Chit. Christ. Lice. Mice. Ice. Dice. So it may be time for you to take a chance, take a risk, make a change. Risk is in there too. Go for the gold. There's something that you want more than anything in this world. There is somewhere you feel like you are at home more than you do anywhere in this world. Wide. Ride. Side. People where you feel like you have a ride or die by your side forever. Go there. Lot. See what we have for our channeled message for this one. There we go. Heart healed. Open up, allow love in. It's time now to go for the win. No more waiting, time to see clear. Overcome and release your fear. As the ice melts, you will see what is truly meant to be. No more obsessing over things not for you. Time for a payback for all that you do. Love is coming, believe it's true. All of it starts at home with you. No more room in your life for hate. For you or others, that's not your fate. Open your heart for all to see. Shine bright and set yourself free. Something are taken down. Something will turn around. It got a little wet at some point. So the last couple lines were a little messed up. But basically, it's time to go home. It's time to see where you really belong. It's time to go after what you really want. Slumming it. It's time for you to really see what you truly want and to go after it. It's time to set aside any fear. It's time to make the choice to go for what you want, to leave behind the things that aren't meant for you. You might have went after something thinking this is what you wanted, thinking this is where you wanted to be, and this is where you really belonged. You might have felt like you weren't good enough for a situation or a person or a family or something like that, and now you're starting to see that where you felt better and where you felt good was with that family or in that place. Hawk, optimistic, decisive, strategic, creative, rebirth, guardianship, fearlessness, protection, memory. Be perceptive about others. Don't allow situations or people to deceive you. Be on guard and don't lose faith in your perceptions, whether others cause doubt or not. You have vision and intuition. The hawk is calling on you to rely on it. See situations from different and higher perspectives. Keep the bigger picture in focus. It is time to take flight and reach for the skies. Trust your instincts in making decisions or completing tasks. The universe is helping you to expand your knowledge and to learn lessons. The hawk represents messengers of the spiritual realm, and you are being guided through these lessons for the highest good. Trust in that and the nudges that you are receiving. You might want to watch pile 1 as well. Lost. We have lost here too. Lost boy, lost child. Somebody may have lost a child. Ouch. Lottery. Page of Cups, 7 of Cups, the Lovers, 9 of Cups, the Moon. So there might have been some selfishness in this situation. Somebody may need to apologize. You might need to apologize for your selfishness, for your big imagination, for your and it also, I feel like everything that has happened this way so that you could learn how to be emotionally fulfilled in and of yourself and on your own, so that you could make the decisions that were best for you, and so that you could have a situation that was not codependent but was interdependent. And so it's time now to express your love, to believe in amazing things happening in that way, and to really go after what you find to be the best choice for you. Try not to fall into any illusions. Try not to fall for any lies. Make sure that you are being discerning in what you're doing and in what you're saying or feeling. Part of your life's path and purpose has been to go through everything that you have gone through in this way so that you could be here on your own, feeling good about yourself, and make the decision that is best for you. And it is time to step into your power. It's time to step into your courage. It's time to step into your faith. And it is time to reveal any lies that you have told and to apologize for any of those things. And it is also time to see through the lies of others and to go towards things that are more in alignment with you than the deceptions and the illusions that others want to place in front of you. Somebody may have been very passive aggressive in the way they handled a situation. They could have made a lot of jokes about another person. They could have really been very greasy is the word that's coming to mind. Oily. Hey, oily was in the letters. And it's time for apologies. It's time for forgiveness. It's time for exploring your options and seeing which one is really the best for you, and then going after it. Taking the chance, taking the risk to make that change in your life today, and to really go after what means the most to you in this world. So that's what I have for this pile, and I would really love to hear what you guys had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, what choice it is that you have to make here. And music is here too. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next time. Have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.